carry. Great tune. Waiting on carry. Charging wait time. Cancel if no show. I'll cruise down that way down South Shore for a few moments just to see, but I don't think Carrie is down there. But I'll do it. She shouldn't be. Because I don't know, but she could be down there. Hello? This is. How's it going? I said, how's it going? Where's the exact location that you're at? Right now I'm at the Eldine Shipyard parking lot. Okay. Yeah, because when I pulled up, it didn't. It put it in a broad spectrum of addresses. All right, should be there in just a moment then. Okay, all right, I should be there in just a few moments then. Yep. Bye bye. Carrie? She got to go some distance. Yeah, I'm going to Una Vista Drive.
Did you get a new car? Do you recognize me?
Yeah, from the other day. My seat is a little wet. I'm going to warn you
Do you
now.
want me to sit in the back?
If you want, it's up to you.
I don't
All the
care.
seats are kind of wet. I took
Listen,
the kids to the lake today.
I really don't care at all. I thought you had a van before.
Nope. No, you live off Una Vista.
Yeah.
Una Vista.
I was like, hey, it was so funny because I put you in, and I'm out for dinner with some friends, and I go, oh my gosh, it's my buddy. It's my favorite. What you don't know doesn't hurt you type of thing here? Is that okay?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I'm just a driver. I don't know.
You don't know. Well, it's funny because at the yacht club, we're members out here. It's a private club, and it's like, they don't care if you walk out with it. Kind of like one of the.
Oh, yeah.
I can quickly destroy the evidence.
Exactly. That's the best way to do it too. Destroying the evidence.
I can do that quickly and easily.
Yeah, there was a lot of waves at the lake today.
Yeah, so where did you take them?
We went to State Park.
Okay.
And just a lot of waves.
Yeah, it was windy.
It was, but the water was really warm.
Oh, good.
It was like a comfortable 78 degrees. I was like, this is nice.
Oh, check out that garage. They must have added to that house. Like, the garage was like bigger than the house. Somebody drowned out there tonight.
It wouldn't surprise me. Like some of those waves, like I'm not even 6 foot. Like I'm like 5'8", but like we had the kids out there and like they were just getting toppled. We spent a little bit out there and I was like, all right guys, I was like, we're gonna have
This is getting stressful, yeah. Well, yeah, it was probably I got out here at like 4, so I'd say 5
Yeah. Well, like like we checked the flags and they were all green except for Grand Haven.
Real?
Yeah, Grand Haven was the only one that was a yellow flag, and I was like, some of those waves were big. Like a couple of them were about 4-foot waves, and I was like, jeez. I was like, that's intense. And the kids were like, I don't want to go, and I was like, I know that the water feels really warm.
I
was
know,
like,
right?
I told him, I was like, I can't even save you if I wanted to.
Right. It does get stressful. How about that storm last night?
You know, I have no recollection of it because I was slept through the whole thing.
Wait till you see our road unless they've cleaned it up. I ended up, I couldn't, my back is really bothering me, and then, so I was like, I ended up, Tommy, our son, has sleepover, and I was like up doing crap for them, you know, like s'mores and that whole thing, and I was like, I'm just gonna lay on the living room floor, like just flat on my back. And I fell asleep there, and then the storm woke me up, and then I couldn't fall back to sleep. So I went to my office like 6 o'clock this morning. I'm pulling out of our garage, and I was like, do I have a flat tire? Like, it was like, dum, 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 dum. I'm like, what's going on? I look, and our road is covered in branches.
Oh, wow.
Because all those trees are so old, they're probably just so fragile, you know, in the wind.
Yeah, we've got a really old tree in our backyard, and my biggest fear is that it's going to fall down.
That would suck. I know, I worry about that with one of the trees in front of our house. The city looked at it. They'll come out and look at it for you.
It's an old tree, like, and it's hanging right over power lines. I was like, oh, man.
The city will, if it's at risk, they will, like, they'll come cut a branch, or they will remove the tree. Because it's like that, I don't know why that is or whatever. We had them come look at some, and so we paid to have a bunch of our branches cut down, but then they paid to have some cut down, because they say if anybody if like a tree guy comes out and cuts them, they'll fine him.
Oh, wow.
So he said, I need you to call city for this. They came out, they come down, and then they had one tree so we're going to look at it, because if it's dead, then we can remove it.
Okay.
Because they are city trees.
Yeah.
I mean, they, like, certain ones don't necessarily belong to us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was, like, when I was going out to Grand Rapids today, like, doing my airport runs, like, over by the airport, there was, like, half the power was out.
Oh,
yeah. I was like, geez.
We were just in Orlando. We just got back Wednesday.
Okay.
And, it's so funny, like, the Uber in Orlando, it's like, you put in, like, the thing, and it's literally, like, one big black dot of cars.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
And it's like nothing said under a minute, because I don't know if it can, but it was like 1 minute.
Oh, yeah, it'll be, well, and like that's kind of like when you do pickups from the airport, like if somebody pulls up the app, and if there's a lot of drivers in the airport queue, they're all sitting at Wendy's across from the airport, because that's our staging area.
Yep, okay.
And so one night, there was like 10 of us sitting in there, and I was just like, oh. And it's a first in, first out type scenario, so it shows you like on our app, like it'll show like a queue spot number. And what sucks is like you can get pickups from outside of the queuing area, like from down the road, and if you don't take it, it knocks you out of the queue.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it kind of sucks. I was like, oh.
I didn't realize that. Well, I had one guy pick us up from the airport in Orlando, and he didn't speak English, which I don't have a problem with that, but he literally was trying to explain to me, like, it was Sanford Airport, which is like an older airport, and he was trying to explain to me that he couldn't, like, stop and wait, because we still were waiting on a piece of luggage.
Oh, yeah.
And he had to drive around.
The rolling stop, yeah.
And
well,
so
the way it works, they should have a commercial side you can pull up to.
With this airport, honest God, there were like, it's so old. I don't think that they've like updated it to accommodate that.
Okay, I was gonna say, because like, you know, Grand Rapids Airport, they've got commercial side, and then they've got like the normal. Right. You know, you drop it off a family member.
Right. Fly and drive, or drive and fly.
Yeah.
Or, kiss and fly, or whatever it is. But this guy literally went onto his phone and was looking up Spanish to English translation, and I have to drive around, and I could see as it was coming up, I go, got it. okay, I'll be right here. Like, I was just waiting for, like, my husband and son to come out. Like, on it. Like, he was typing and it was coming up, and I'm like, we're good.
Exactly. Well, like, I think the longest I've had to wait at GR Airport was about 10 minutes. And it was it was yesterday.
Okay.
And there's a convention going on at the Voss Center.
Oh, yeah. It's right by my office.
And they were like, yeah, we're waiting our last set of luggage. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that's fine. You know? And it came out, and I was like, all right, that works for me. I'm debating if it's going to be busy in Holland tonight or not. I don't know.
Yeah, was it busy this weekend?
Well, this past weekend, like, it was super dead in Grand Rapids. Like, it was dead.
Oh, serious? We had
and everybody was out of town.
Oh, right.
And so when I came home on Friday night to eat dinner, like, it's all I came to do. I just came to eat dinner, and then I was going to go back out to Grand Rapids. I turned on my app, and I got sent down to Saugatuck. I came back up here because he was going to Doubletree off 24th. And I went back down into Saugatuck, and it was just, like, it wasn't, like, busy, but it was enough to just one trip after another.
Right.
$15 a pop, I can't complain with that. So
right.
I was like, you know what? That's all right. And, like, a lot of the drivers, or the passengers, like, are you from Grand Rapids? And I was like, no. Like, I'm from Holland. They're like, really? And I was like, yeah. And
I've been telling people about you, man. I'm like,
well, and the hard part is that, like, there's a lot of, you know, I mean, there's a lot of drivers, but barely any of them are ever in Holland. Like, if I pull up the app, there's only one other driver.
Oh, well, that's good for you.
It is, but then a lot of people are like, oh, there's not enough drivers out there.
Oh.
And so then they're like, oh, I'll just, whatever.
Well, here's the other thing. Holland is so, like, people who live in Holland are so dumb.
Oh, yeah, and they're Dutch.
They're Dutch, and they're dumb. And they would be like, oh, I'm not going to Uber. Like, that would be a sitting. I had too much to drink. I'm like, I'm taking Uber home. Like,
I had one last, what was it? I had went out to Castle Park to drop off somebody from the bus station, and I had gotten another request for another pickup out in Zealand, and he instantly called. He's like, hey man, he's like, can we crimp 8 in there? And I was like, what? I was like, oh.
No way, because you don't have a third seat.
Right, and so I was like, he's like, well, there's no Uber XL available, and he goes, and it looks like yours could accommodate 8 people, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, dude, he's like, I'll give you 10 extra bucks.
Was it like a kid?
They had just came from a wedding.
Oh, so
and I was like, okay. I was like, what can we do here? So I start heading to them, and, like, I come from a family, they're all really big boned folks, my entire family.
Which I can't believe because you're tiny.
Right, you know, like,
I'm not tiny in a bad way.
I am tiny. I'm a
big
small dude, you know, and I don't know why, like, my dad, he has high metabolism, my grandfather had a high metabolism, I have a super high metabolism, like, I
love you, I wish I did.
I eat horrible food, but all of these people were about $2.60 a piece.
Shut up.
I'm not even
serious?
kidding.
And they actually had the audacity to say...
They packed 8 people in here, and this, like, the weight capacity in this...
like, down on the ground.
My ass end was like this. Like, I could feel my front...
burns through so much gas.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing, like, I was like, wow, I was like...
$10, not worth it.
Well, then I was telling him, I was like, man, I was like, and I was trying to say it in a not mean way. I was like, you know, every vehicle does have a weight limit. And they kind of looked at me, and I was like, I'm just being honest.
Like, in real life, it's true.
Right, it is. Like,
right.
Like, my Civic had...
Like, an elevator has a weight limit.
Like, my Civic had...
A deck has a weight limit.
Like, my Civic's weight limit was 800 pounds max, and that was with its standard suspension.
Right.
This standard suspension on this has a 900-pound weight limit. 900, that's
God.
It. And that's in the rear, from the rear cabin all the way up.
8 people.
8 people at about 250, 260 apiece.
Unbelievable.
I was, like, sitting there, like, riding, like, I could feel my entire car, like, leaned in, and I was like, oh my god. And they were going to New Holland Brewery, so I dropped them off. And
you're like, don't come back.
Well, then they're like, you going to be around tonight? And I was like, oh, I don't know, probably, maybe not. I was like, I don't know, maybe it depends. And they're like, oh, we usually, because they were from Grand Rapids, like, well, we usually, you know, squeeze 5 into, like, a sedan. And I was like, okay, that's a little different. I was like, but you can't squeeze.
Yeah, I would think there has to be, like, some Uber.
Well, there's limits on even XL. Like, XL is 7.
Right, that's what I thought. Like, I would think they would have, like, guidelines or whatever.
Oh, they do. And it depends on the drivers, obviously. Like, if the driver's willing to turn a blind eye to it, then people are like, oh, I can get away with it.
Much like my red Solo Cup.
Exactly. Well, my girlfriend has a lot of red Solo Cups.
Your girlfriend's a smart girl.
She does. She has little red Solo cups too.
Oh yeah, I have some of those too. Those are for Fireball.
She drinks her tequila with that.
Yeah.
Her really nasty tequila, not her 1800. She was very disappointed last night because she's like, I don't have any 1800. And I was like, oh.
Call Uber.
I was like, tough shit. I was like, that sucks, baby. I was like, because I have beer in our fridge. So I'm just like, I have beer.
I'm all set, right? I know my husband's so funny. He'll be like, are you drinking beer tonight? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's what was in our fridge. And he's like, well, I wish I would have known that because I would have gotten more. Like, I didn't really allocate for you. I'm like, oh my God, for real?
That's the best way to say it, too. I did not make the proper allocations
right,
for
that's
you.
what he said. He's like, I didn't expect this, and I don't really have, like, I need you to stop drinking my beer.
Well, originally last night we were going to hang out with two of our friends, and my girlfriend was feeling kind of tired. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, we'll just hang out with them another time. So I sent her buddy a text, and I was like, yeah, I was like, Jen's feeling a little tired. He was like, all right, yeah, no problem. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, all right, so we're going to, like, go to bed at, like, 10
Right, you're
o'clock.
like, okay, we're just hanging out by yourselves. Not,
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, so 10 o'clock, I'll be able to get up really early and then go to work. Yeah, it wasn't 10 o'clock. We didn't go to bed till, like, 1. And I was like,
Oh
I
my
thought you
gosh.
said you were tired. I was like, I am. And
She
I
probably
was
just
like,
didn't feel like socializing. That's how I get sometimes.
I
I'm
guess.
like, I don't
she just didn't
feel like being around
socializing with
other people. Yeah. Where does she work? Or does she stay with the kids?
She works at Walter's Gardens in Zealand.
Oh, she does. Yeah. It's a client of ours, actually.
We'll see. She's a caregiver for the perennials.
Ah. Very
I don't know
cool.
exactly what she does in there. I know that she, like, plants them and trims them and all
Right.
the good stuff.
Well, they're on our, because I work in the insurance industry, and they're on our property and casualty side. We insure all the.
Okay.
We insure those perennials that she cares for, all of their product liability and all their fleet and all that stuff.
Well, and the thing, like, with Walter's Gardens is they have a very diverse workforce.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because that's one of the only places that I know of that will hire, like, a convicted felon. Like, I mean, my girlfriend's not a felon, but...
No, they have that program.
Yeah, 7x7, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
But, like, there's one lady that she works with that she gives a ride to.
Aww.
And she had gotten a felony from, you know, DUIs.
Well, that's, yeah.
And they just have a very diverse...
Yeah. Well, that's like when, so my son and I were out at, we always go out to Lake Town Beach and, like, climb the stairs and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But they're really sandy, like, on the east side of the stairs. We're really bad right now. And we're walking up, and the Allegan County inmates were shoveling.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't say a single word to my son. We go down there, then I run the steps, and he plays on the dunes and whatever. Didn't say anything. I saw the sheriff's van down there. It just didn't even, like, resonate with him. So then we go back down, and they're like, are you enjoying your day, ma'am? I'm like, yeah. I said, how about you? And they're like, yeah, good, this is great. And so we walk in, Tommy goes, they were so nice. And I said, they were. And then we're pulling out, and I said, hey, I said to the guy that had the van that drove him there, I said, hey, I just wanted to let you know that these guys were very respectful, and, you know, they're working their butts off right now. He goes, you know, I really appreciate you saying that, because it goes a long way. This is, like, the primo duty.
Yeah.
And they really value being able to be out here. So then my son goes, what were you guys even talking about? I said, those men are in jail.
Yeah.
And he goes, they are? I said, yes. I said, but Tommy, I'm going to be straight up with you. There are people in jail who are in jail because they drank too much. There are people in jail. So I can promise you that there are no, like, murderers out shoveling the steps right now. I said, but I'm not trying to scare you and say, like, oh, a lot of people go to jail, but there are people, and people make mistakes in life.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean they're bad people.
Exactly. Like, and that's the thing, like, a lot of, like I've been to jail before.
I probably deserve to have been in jail before for drinking and driving.
I've been to jail a couple of times. The first time was when I was 19, and I had just gotten married to my now ex-wife.
Right.
And I beat up that guy really bad because she had said that he was trying to make moves at her, and
Yeah.
I found out later that wasn't the case. It was kind of
But you were young and
Exactly.
whatever.
Young and
It's,
And then the second time I went to jail was it was another guy that she had kind of fooled around with and, cried wolf.
You
on
wanted to
it.
kick his ass.
Oh, I grabbed him by the throat. I mean, I'm a little dude, but if you make me angry, I'm the Hulk.
Right.
That's right. I'm like the Hulk.
Right. Adrenaline.
Yeah, I'll snatch somebody right up.
No, I know. I mean, it's honestly so I'm glad that Walter's Garden does that. I will say sometimes I think they do it for purposes of
big tax breaks.
We are so great.
Oh yeah, they're like, we're super diverse.
Yeah, we're diverse and Jesus Christ is our savior.
Yeah,
and we save people.
My girlfriend says it all the time. She's like, she's like, they're just talking about church.
Fucking break. I know they try to rehabilitate them with Jesus. I mean, I'm a Christian. Don't get me wrong, but come on. I mean, it's makes them feel good.
Well, most of the time when if somebody goes to prison for, let's say, crack cocaine, they made that decision to keep doing that. I mean, I get it. They're addicted,
right.
And things like that, but you have to have willpower to make yourself stop.
Right.
I mean, I could say I'm addicted to playing guitar, or I could say I'm addicted to driving.
Right.
And you just have to.
Yeah, I mean, but it is really good that they do it. I just, sometimes question.
Oh yeah, it's questionable.
What their motive. Yeah, I couldn't think of what the word was, but yeah, the motive. But it's all good. I mean, whatever. And if it's giving people a safe place where they do feel like they can rehabilitate themselves and be around people like your girlfriend that will drive someone to work.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that makes them go, you know what? There are good people in the world. Exactly. I want to be a good person too.
I remember when I delivered newspapers in this area for a little bit at the Sentinel.
Oh, funny. I told my son that he needs to do that. And that I don't think a whole lot of people get the paper anymore.
Well, that's the thing. It's no longer the younger generations that get the newspaper. So the newspaper business and companies will probably go out in probably about 10, 15 years.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't even give them that long to be straight up. I really don't think. I mean, I read the Hound Sentinel online.
Exactly, see? Off of Sorrento Drive, there's this guy that lives there. He's an ass. He's a dick.
He's probably lived there the whole time. Yeah.
I was just filling in on the route one day, and I tossed paper by his door. I was like, I don't pay you to put it there. Blah, blah. I was like, dude, I'm getting 10 cents a paper. I was like, suck it.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny.
I told him, I was like, I got 200 other papers I got to throw in the next hour. I was like,
right.
I was like, if it's not in that exact spot that you wanted, I was like, it'll be there tomorrow.
Right.
I'm sure.
Oh, so look, see, it looks like they did.
Yeah, it looks like they cleared it out a little bit here.
I mean, it was crazy.
Oh, I believe it. I
was driving through right here. I was like, what the fuck? And I almost got out of my car, and then I'm like, because it was still a little bit dark, and then I was like, oh, this is, look at it coming out of my driveway.
It's still pretty intense.
I know. I don't know if the city does clean it up, or
they might clean it up near midpoint of the month or something in there.
Okay, remind me. Did the new July 1st update allow tip on app?
It did not yet.
Jeez, let me go see if we have cash inside. Unless, do you have another person to pick up?
I can make Tom wait. Where's Tom? He's off of Summer Wind.
Yeah, be right back. I thought you meant Tom, my son. I'm like, what is he doing texting you? I'll be right back.
All right.